What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Top Cat the Gamer, and we are back with some more trails through, well, not through Daybreak, but beyond the horizon. Alright, so we ended last video on the Center Marche. I keep saying Marche, but Center Marsh. I went ahead and just checked out every store. Checked all the ones that are red. They got, they got like food things, they got gifts. It's a few things. Other than that, that's all I've done here. I went ahead and did it just to save time. But I got some of the food stuff here. Got recipes that we can go get made. And then this is all the food stuff.
Love me a sugar rush. Stuffed.
But it's just random
I'm stuffed.
and a couple of the machines on here have like drinks and stuff too. So I mean, this is wild. You can actually get about to level 7 here just in the beginning of the game. Yeah, just crossed to level 7. It's pretty crazy. And we already sampled 40 dishes. So, yeah.
Chalk one up.
We haven't even, this is the beginning of the game. Okay? It's crazy. You can already sample 40 dishes of things here. So, I'm going to go ahead and speak to, we have a thing that's part of a topic quest there. And then the rounds over in the corner. And it's Mishi over here though. And I wanted to start off. We're going to start off here. Hope y'all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, tap that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Let's go. Let's check some things out. Hi everybody. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Look, boys and girls, do you know who this is? It's my little sister, Michette. Here to see you all. That means starting today, she'll be busting up my one cat monopoly over Calvert. But we'll do our best to make it work. Yay, Michette. Make a wishy with Mishi. Are you guys ready for a he tabulous time? I got more youthful energy than my old fogey of a brother. So try your best to keep up with my moves. Today we're going to shake off the arthritis and groove the Michette style. Oh my god. That goes for you grown up friends in the crowd too. Just channel your inner child, dance along, and all together now. Make a wishy with Mishi. Shit crazy. Wow. I didn't even know Mishi had a little sister. People were really clamoring for her to come to Calvert, and now it's finally happened. Feels overdue if anything, considering how much steam they've been picking up here. Either way, I'm betting a certain Mishlamite will freak out about this, for better or worse. Alright.
Right. Understood.
She's joined him over here.
Sure.
Yeah, but there's nothing to really, it was nothing to really see. It's just going to all the shops and buying up everything. I think over in the corner over there was Sahara and Shahina, which is hilarious that they're here. Let me go talk to this dude about this thing though. Oh, here it is down here.
Want to take a look?
Yeah, I didn't get. Okay, he has the antique chain, so we'll get that.
Come again.
Do you have a moment?
You're barking up the wrong tree here. Sure, I've got ties with less than listed types, but the weapons I sell are all property authorized, see? Alright, let's not kid ourselves. No way you can get your hands on that sort of stuff through some back channel or another. I won't deny it, but the good Zecht Arms puts out too chancy for me to do business with all willy-nilly. So sorry, but if that's what you're after, you have to look elsewhere. Damn shame. He never explicitly stated that he doesn't have any on hand though. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that Yazan's our guy. But for whatever reason, he's being dodgy about it. Maybe we could try to strike up a deal anyway. If we're in need of bargaining chip, Perhaps it will behoove us to speak with the police. It may yield us useful intelligence, given their likely vigilance for Zecht arms merchandise. We also know someone in Old Town with a penchant for components. He might have more details too. Okay. Let's go over here and speak to them. Yeah, it is them, and Dr. Hamilton too.
Gran?
And Shahina and Sahara.
Oh, hello, Katra. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Fairy! Funny meeting you guys here. It's been too long.
The Dancing Sisters and the mother of Orbital Revolution. Not a group I would have expected. Pleasure to see you, Professor Hamilton. And same to you, Sarah, Shahina. Dancer and younger sister.
Yeah, for real. I think it's been a month since we last sat down and chatted.
I've been meaning to thank you for coming to see the show.
Nah, if anything, we should be thanking you. You're the ones who gave us free tickets for it. Celebrating the 6-month anniversary of your debut was an honor. And all your other fans seem to have the same thought, with the Trion Mall stage being nearly at capacity and all. You two really upped your game on the dancing front. I think all that acting experience you got has paid off big time. You guys were out of this world good.
Aw, you think?
Now, don't let the praise get to your head. We still have much to learn.
I would have liked to have seen it myself, had I been in the country at the time.
All right.
Our last meeting was at the Arm-aments festival, yes? Time truly has a way of escaping us, doesn't it?
Definitely. If I recall correctly, you set out for the east shortly after the festival ended, yes?
That's right. But she had some urgent business come up, so she returned here last week. I met with her and Essie 2 days ago, but I thought the two of you had left for Basel afterwards.
Well, I had a few matters to tend to in Edith, so I stayed behind.
It's been some time, Reset. How have you been feeling lately, physically speaking? Very good, thanks in no small part to your efforts. I'm truly grateful for all the care I received. Adjustments at Marduk are being soundly implemented as well. Owing to the reports you and Miss Arquette put together. By reports, you mean the ones on your treatment that you got in Basel last year? As someone directly involved, Esmeralda was quite particular on the matter. Apparently she put forth a great deal of effort to finish them before things became busy again. I see. Please pass my gratitude to Miss Arquette. I don't know if it's Arquette or Arquette. I don't know. I'll say Arquette for now. If it wouldn't be too much trouble. So you three first met last year. Yep, right after we made our big debut and before we came to Edith. At the time, we hadn't realized that you and the professor were acquainted. Then we had another surprise encounter in the capital that December. She's been good to us in so many ways. Oh, I think you've helped me a great deal more than the other way around. At any rate, the sheer number of connections you've made through your Spriggan work is quite remarkable. Yes, without a doubt. There's definitely a lot to remark about it. Not to change the subject, but you two are in the same agency as Judith, right? Lexel Talent Agency? Sort of. We're only affiliate members, so it'd be a bit presumptuous for me to place us on the same level as her. We'll get there though. I want to get super famous enough to be the face of Lexel someday. Good on you for dreaming big. There's more to showbiz than just the movies after all. Anyway, glad we chanced on each other. With how hectic our schedules have been. Almost didn't happen either. You're both heading back to Tharbad this afternoon, right? That's right. We'll soon be setting off on a new tour to the Republic, scheduled for August. Until then, we're going to take it easy on ourselves for a week or so, just to rest and recharge. That's wonderful to hear. You'll feel much more comfortable around your inner circles, I'm sure. Even though Tharbad isn't where we were born, it's still just as dear a place to us. So we'd like to repay all the people who supported our dancing in the best way we know how. I guess you can call it a homecoming performance. Man, sorry about that. Still getting over this cold, y'all. People seem to be pretty excited for it, so we're just gonna have to put in that much more effort. If only I could go see it. Well, you're in luck. Judith mentioned it's gonna be streamed on the Orbital Net. Then we better make sure to reserve a spot ourselves. Absolutely. We wouldn't miss it for the world. By the way, Professor, you're planning to leave for Basel soon, right? Indeed, for a collaboration of sorts arranged through a connection of mine, though I can't divulge too much on that end. Additionally, I have matters that I'd like to discuss with our new CEO, Bill Townsend. Wait. What the hell? What the hell? Wait. That mustachioed tight ass Vern rehired him? Yes, 2 months ago. It's odd that he was allowed back after only 6 months. Could Yang have played a hand in his reinstatement, perhaps? I'm afraid I don't know all the particulars. Were I to guess, it's likely the result of establishing a more suitable structure for the advancement of Project Startaker. I can't believe the dude got hired back. I see. That would fall within expectations. Way I hear it, last year's blunder aside, the man's actually seen as pretty competent in practice. He wouldn't have been able to coordinate multiple groups under the Vern umbrella for so many years otherwise. Possible someone pushed his rehiring through to make sure that the project was a success. You may be right about that. Still, I think they should have severed ties with them altogether. She was not with it. Well, there was that business with the Mafia, not to mention political agendas at play, most likely. It was my own inability to adapt to the climates that led me to leave everything on Townsend's shoulders. So this time, I plan to provide him with as much consultation as I can. Well, if you're giving the CEO pointers along the way, then he should have nothing to worry about. Gran, I don't think I'll be able to make it to Basel while you're there. So say hi to Essie and Mr. Scard, and Yang too, for me, if you haven't run into them. Yes, of course. Though I don't expect Yang and I will be crossing paths. Band and the group said their goodbyes to Professor Hamilton and his sisters. They have presumably stopped by the market to buy souvenirs for Edith. They then returned to their sprigging work. Alright, so
Right.
let's see here. Yeah, you know what? I did want to get
Very well.
Let's do this.
a couple of more fishing things here. Nope, not there. What the hell is this place? Oh yeah, down here.
Right.
Wait, is this the one that got the back alley? Yeah.
It's searching time.
Anything you want? Hope you get good use.
Usually if you talk to them, they'll sometimes give you bait. Doesn't seem like that's the case this time though. Yeah, fuck them.
Anything you want?
You bunch of meanies.
Hope you get good use out of it.
Initiating search.
So it didn't like fishes in the water or anything anymore. Alright. So let's go ahead and now we're going to tackle some of the quests here. So I got about 4 of them. We did 1, if I'm not mistaken. One of them we had to go back to Old Town.
What are we waiting for?
I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Those swallows look like they'll be leaving the nest soon.
Got something to ask you.
Ah, yes, I've heard about that. Being a humble engineer myself, it's only natural that they catch my interest. Much of what I've been told has come from Morgan down in the Blacklight District and other such folk. Though naturally, you won't find me selling any such things among my wares.
Pardon me.
Oh, Yazan. That sounds like him, alright. Not to say I don't understand why he'd have qualms about handling wares that precarious as is. This makes sense. So what do you think Yazan's planning to do with the Zecht arms weapons he's got in his hands on? His hands on then. Disassemble them into their base components and sell them off. Where I hazard to guess. That approach carries far, far less of a risk than the alternative. Though I can't help but find it a tad wasteful. How so? It is that the components themselves are low in value, perhaps. Precisely. Zecht Arms tends to use counterfeits of parts from other makers. As such, they aren't worth much individually. But one could argue that ZA's true merit lies in their ability to bring out the full potential of said parts via unconventional combinations and customizations. In other words, there's overwhelmingly more profit to be had in selling the weapons in their finished state. Exactly right. If anything, doing the alternative may very well land him in the red. Makes sense. Thanks for the helpful tip. Okay, so we came here, and I think we had to go. Oh, this is for the quest about Zecht Arm-aments right here. So just so you know, you got to talk to these different people. I think we had to go back to the Satan district.
Let's get going.
Yazan,
How's that project coming along?
I'm gonna see. I talked to him about the first thing. I'm gonna see if the other one I can bring up to him.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Carrying a product manufactured by Zecht Arms could be a violation of the law depending on your situation. Really? Counterterrorism laws have recently been revised, meaning that there are more reasons someone can be charged. Like, say, unauthorized possession of weapons of unknown purpose. Unknown purpose? Like if you weren't using it or selling it? It sounds like that would apply. Hoarding weapons behind closed doors might be viewed as a preparation to commit an act of terror. I can see how the law might make that assumption anyway. Yes, but even so, there are cases where storing weapons long term is required. In such cases, you can submit a report and get approval, but it'll be harder if the weapon was made by Zecht Arms. I never know what you're thinking, but you fixers may be careful, alright? Don't worry about us. We're honest citizens. We never do anything dangerous like that. Shit. If you say so. Sure sounds like it'd be a real problem if someone hung on to something like that. Zahn probably doesn't want that kind of heat, so we might be able to persuade him to part with it. Okay, I think we got enough info now. So it'd be better to sell without taking it to pieces. And there's a risk of holding on to it. It should give me a leg up in negotiations. Alright, and then we head back to the Center Marsh.
Let's do this. Hey there. How's business treating you?
There he is.
Kind of fun.
Give me your thoughts.
I see. I had a nagging feeling that was the case. Well, I guess it's in my best interest to part with it ASAP. Maybe then I can still walk away with a tidy profit. At the very least, I'm sure you all wouldn't use it for some nefarious end. Very well. Since you went through all the trouble of digging into this, I'll sell it to you. Cool. Appreciate that. So you had it all along, but why? To be honest, it was a pure coincidence that I saw this thing floating around. He's lying. It's dangerous having these things on the open market, so I snatched it up before it could fall into the wrong hands. I had planned to dismantle and sell it, but I had no idea doing so would put me in that much of a loss. Is that a fact? In any event, I'll turn it over to you for the right price. I do still run a business here. Let's see, how about 900 mirror? Whoops, don't got enough on me. What? Way to raise my hopes up and dash them. And before you ask, that price is non-negotiable. You'll just have to scrounge up the mirror, then come back. We'll get it back from him.
Want to take a look? Come again.
Let me go kill some stuff. Alright, so we finished that,
What's next?
we just need to earn some money. Shit. All right, we'll come back here. We'll come back here and get the
Let's get going.
get it back. Undamn believable. I don't even have enough damn money. You do have to buy a lot of little snacks and stuff here, though. This dude's scared of shit. Did you need me for something? Wait a sec. You're that Spriggan guy, aren't you? Cold, right? We saw your 4 SPG. We're from Arcraft Solutions. Oh, thank the goddess. I can't believe you actually came. I really need your help, man. I got no one else to turn to. Everything will be alright, we promise. Why don't you start by describing your problem in detail? Yeah, give us the rundown. Damn. My voice, man. Well, to start, I'm a college student here in the capital. And not too long ago, I helped someone out with a job, but it turns out it wasn't exactly legal. I heard about criminal organizations forcing unsuspecting people to do their dirty work. Okay, give me a second, man. Oh, God. Alright. Yeah, and thanks to the rise of the Orbital network and the number of victims is increasing. I'm self-supporting, so I have to take all the jobs I can make to ends meet. But when I saw the new Orbital scooter, I had to have it. I ended up buying one on credit. While I was working even harder than ever to pay it off, I came across this advertisement on the net. They were recruiting for a part-time delivery man position, open only to those with Orbital scooters. I applied and followed the instructions detailed in the orb mail I got. Then they sent me this briefcase. All I had to do was take it to a specific place, and they deposited 5,000 mirror into my account. At first, I was over the moon. But as I as I thought on it more, I got cold feet. I sent them a message saying I had to back out, and in response, they gave me details about the next job, along with the record of my personal information. A threat, huh? They got it down to a science. They sent you more mirror too, right? Yes, they tried to give it back. I tried to give it back, but they wouldn't take it. Sending money to turn into an accomplice It's a pretty common move for these guys. I take it that's why that they can't go to the guild, even though you're looking for help. Good lord, man. There's no getting around the fact that you're a mule for these guys. The guild and the police definitely wouldn't let that slide. If this gets out, you might even be kicked out of school. I know. That's why I haven't turned to them. I spent the whole year preparing for college, and then I finally made it. My parents are so happy for me. I never imagined something like this would happen. Stupid me and my stupid greed. You're the only ones I can turn to. Please help me. Alright, we'll help you. These guys are luring people into tempting offers and then dragging them into the shadows. No way I'm letting them get away with this on my own backyard. Well said. Let's do what we can to find an ideal solution. Oh, thank you very much. Save your thanks for when we're done. Till then, we're going to need something to start with. Why don't you finish telling us everything you know? You got it. A slightly calmer Colt was then able to relay more information about the case. After which, the group had him wait in the back alley. A delivery job, huh? Sounds like someone's trying to capitalize on Hermes being off the grid. Yes, they're taking advantage of the void that she left behind, as well as recent release of the orbital scooter. They put a surprising amount of thought into the scheme. What they're doing is pretty damn low, though. That's putting it mildly. I mean, they're pushing innocent people into a life of crime. We need to catch them before they do any more harm. There's just one problem. Only clue we got is the message Colt showed us from his employer. Right. And I'm sure it won't shock you to learn that the sender's address is encrypted. But some of the orb mails were forwarded to multiple people simultaneously. By analyzing those, I was able to identify one of the recipients. So what you're saying is someone else has been dragged into this kind of work. The name of the person in question is Largo. Theo and I have already figured out where he is too. The Sading District. Odds are, he's got a scooter. Let's see what we can find.
Time to solve some problems.
Alright.
Heading to the objective.
I can't lie, this beginning of this just seems like it's dragging on. Oh, he's in the hotel. Okay, let's go over here.
Project coming along.
Well, I understand why you might think that.
Oh, it's back here. Wait. Oh, it's underground. I always forget about this part under here.
Got a question for you.
They want me to take this briefcase someplace outside of the city lines. Damn it. Their demands get worse and worse each time. Same with the pay. Our partnership has proven very lucrative. I'm looking forward to your continued results. Just don't think you can get away from us. Shit. How did it come to this? Huh? A blank message. No doubt about it. That's Largo. Yep, looks like we hit the jackpot. Who are you? I'm what you call a Spriggan, and I got a couple of questions for you. It's about your current job. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have to hide it. We're on your side. Unless you really did sell your soul to an unorganized crime syndicate, then I'm not so sure. I bet you were told that if you talk to anyone, you regret it. I know nothing. Nothing. Leave me alone. I don't have a choice. As long as I do well, I'll move up. And the only other option is 6 hours down. That's the underworld for you. Now you're stuck in the middle of it. It's too early to give up living in the sun. Seriously, What do you want from me? Wait, did you say Spriggan? Don't tell me you're that problem solver I heard about. One and only. Look, we're here to help. Mind giving us a lowdown? So he and Code are roughly in the same boat. Though it sounds like Largo's done a few more jobs for them. I realized the goods I was delivering were suspicious. But the pay was too good. I convinced myself it would be fine as long as no one found out. By the time I realized just how bad it was, I was in too deep. So they don't just use your personal information to back you into a corner. They exploit your guilt and fear as well. Ooh, when I get my hands on these guys. Guess we better follow the stench back to the source ASAP. Is that even possible? You don't even know who my employers are. That all depends on what clues you can give us. For starters, why don't you hand me the goods? There's surely no better clue than the product itself. Seeing how convoluted their setup was, and how they force you to transport the case, opening it up might just lead us directly to them. Fair warning though, this is not the police or the guild. We can turn a blind eye to stuff that you got tricked into doing. But you have to give up the dirty mirror you made. That's as much of a break as I can give you. It all depends on whether you fear your employer more than you trust us. I get it. I'll trust you for now. And I agree to your conditions too. Please help me. Group received the attaché. And check this contents. Oh shit, a gun. Weapon trafficking. And they were using normal people to do it. I had a feeling. How did I get caught up in something like this? If the police had pulled me over even once, then all the blame we put on you as the man in charge disappears. It's a pretty common tactic. Scan of the trace odor residue on attached case. Attach a case complete. Observation: send of fresh produce, seafood, and other consumable goods identified. Deduction: 78% chance attach a case was passed through the Center Marché. Damn, I keep saying Marché. Center Marche. I guess Theo would be familiar with it, seeing as though they sometimes do grocery runs from Walmart. But I can't really think of any hiding spots there that rats like them can be holed up in. Can't hurt to drop by and do some shard searches, just in case. In the meantime, you should find some place to lay low. But keep sending them updates like you're still doing the job. You got it. I'll do whatever you need. Please. You're all I've got. Alright.
Off we go.
Scent particles in the air are confirmed 97% match for the analyzed odor residue on the attaché case. Well, it sounds like we made the right call coming here to do SAR searches. Now, let me just register the metallic scent of the gun in the app, and we're done. We're good to go. Great. Alright, let's get to searching.
Something's there. Do a shard search.
Now where?
Of course it leads to the back alley. Scent continues beyond the door. Seems this connects to the old sewer system. This must be the place then. If everyone's ready, then let's jump in. And so they carefully made their way along the old sewer system. Eventually, they arrived at a wide chamber deep inside. Of course. So it was you guys, the Dola family. Who are you? It's the damn Spriggan. Why is he here? This is the gang that Ronald was a part of before he was arrested for the Arm-aments incident. So you're the ones behind the gun peddling, huh? Here I was, all psyched up for a big shot mastermind showdown. But you're just the same third-rate mafia gutter trash that we fought a million times before. Say that again. I dare you. We've had enough trouble as is being on the police and guild's radar thanks to that damn spoiled brat. There's no way we're gonna let this ruin this golden egg-laying scheme that we thought of on our own. On your own? Gathering people's personal info? Using fear to force them to commit crimes? Buddy, that's right out of Alma's playbook. You just missed one crucial lesson. In the end, they got wiped out. Now, as for the dirt that you have on the people you dragged into your criminal enterprise, you're going to give it all to us. And we want all the hardware you use for these jobs, too. Go to hell. You think we're going to just let you stop us? 8 hostiles confirmed. We'll have to intercept them quickly. There's nothing to worry about. Let's just get this over with. Ah, finally some action, man. I'm not wasting any time here, though.
Here to support.
Man, we finna fuck these guys
Use
up.
a shard boost to get the upper hand.
How about a nice dirt nap?
Brace yourself. Hands alive! Right!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Impossible! No. Eat it!
I won't hold back.
Mm-hmm. And use her to finish off the rest.
I shall end this. It's over. Infinity Seeker!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Impossible! No.
That'll do it. They're tough. Our money. Hostile suppressed. Is this really all we're good for? Now we need to figure out what to do with all this data and hardware. Man. That is a tough ass choice. We'll give it to the guild. We always try to make good with them. We made an agreement with our clients. Their personal information, their records of their criminal activity goes. But as far as the rest of it, might as well let the guild decide. You're right. And they can decide what to do with them. We should cooperate with the police too, so that they can make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Yeah, that's a good idea. After that, they anonymously reported the Doller family and left. Then they returned to the client to make a report. I can't believe you were able to resolve this so quickly. Thank you. So we're not going to be forced to do any more illegal jobs, right? Correct. You should be okay. We erased all the dirt they had on you. And the police and the guild will handle the rest. You're even better than the rumors say. How can I ever thank you? We're just glad to find a workable solution. Just hope you learned your lesson and will be more careful in the future. No matter how good something seems, there's usually a catch, especially things you find on the net. Plus, if you work hard for your mirror, you'll think more about how you should spend it. Right, I remember that. Thanks for everything, really.
That's one job behind us.
turn.
Oh wow, you got a plus in everything for that? Interesting.
Good stuff. Chalk one up.
Alright, let's head back to the marsh
Let's get going.
so I can go buy this thing from this dude.
How's business treating you?
This is kind of fun.
Want to take a look? Come again.
Give me your thoughts.
Alright, buying something Rosalie made leaves a sour as hell taste in my mouth. But if it helps beef up our arsenal, I can't complain. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to testing it out. Sounds like we have a deal. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you want me to disable the limiter? Wait, it has a limiter? That's right, because admittedly, its handling is a bit unwieldy. As such, I wouldn't call it the weapon layperson friendly. With the limiter on, its output is only so-so. But even then, it doesn't really have any downside to speak of. Incidentally, you won't be running afoul of the law if you were to use the weapon as is. On the other hand, if the limiter were to be removed, then its raw offensive output will increase exponentially, and will come with a few corresponding drawbacks, yes? Exactly. And FYI, there's a chance you will be breaking the law if you use it without the limiter. Oh my god, bro. Really? What the fuck? We'll see. So you want to play it safe and leave it on? Or are you willing to take the gamble? Good god. Let's leave it on. Honestly speaking, I'm not a fan of taking on more risk than I have to. You can leave it the way it is. Understood. It'll still serve you well in its current state, so no loss. Python X. I appreciate your business. I can trust this brigand to handle it with finesse. Thanks for all this. I'm sorry for asking so much of you. No, not at all. If anything, I should be the one apologizing for giving you grief. Alright, I hope to see you again.
That's a wrap.
Alright, so we got that one done too.
Right.
That's really
Let's
weird.
do this. Good stuff.
Want to take a look? Come again.
See what this thing does. I am actually going to put that on. Seemed like something I could put on her. I'm gonna hold off on it right now. I wonder if it's something I could put on Reen or somebody whenever we get a chance to get on him again. Alright, moving on. Sorry about that. So we got two things out of the way. Let me head back to
Heading to
Arc
the
Solutions
objective.
really quick. I gotta cook a couple of things.
That's how it goes.
It's not gonna let me do it. Maybe I gotta give it to Victor.
This place is so cozy, I might never leave.
Listen up, Van. I know it's been a few days since you last worked, but you better not half-ass it. Your assistants need a boss that can look up to, and I won't stand for your disappointment. Disappointing Mrs. Zeman. Yeah, I get it, Pops. You really put the Lord in landlord. Damn straight. Not only are you my tenant, whatever you get up to will leave a mark on Yume's upbringing. No homecoming is complete without a bit of familial doting. Could do without the 24/7 problem child treatment, if you ask me. Yume's gotten so big. Sorry about that. I messed up. And the other day, she'll up and leave the nest, just like those swallows. Oh, God. That's a long way off, Pops. Give your heart a rest. Yumi's gotten so big, she can even ride her bike with the best of them now. Oh, God.
Pick something already.
He needs to stop. Wait,
He's seen
I
ya.
thought I learned these fucking recipes. What the hell's going on? So I can't cook the shit over here or there. Okay, this is gonna be weird. I did learn 2 recipes, so I don't really know. Do I have to do it from the menu now? Oh shit, you have to do it from the menu now. Okay, I thought, okay, well, you live and you learn.
Sure, give me a minute. I was born to make this.
So I gotta make all the shit at home. Great. You're making on my own.
Let's hit the road.
There was a little girl that was trying to sell me
How's business treating you?
some of this goddamn fish. I don't know if it was here or where's she at? Where's she at?
So come take a look.
Move out the way, bro. I think it was. Was it her?
Welcome. Thank you very much.
I remember the little girl. I can't remember which part it was though. Ah, there she is.
Hey, welcome. They're as fresh as can be.
Peggy. Yep. She's selling a little fish.
Thank you.
So I can cook this.
I'll give it a try. I put my heart into it.
And I need beast essence. I'm guessing I need to get that from killing things. Alright. Well. I think I'm gonna be good.
Then let's head over.
There was something else we had to do here. What the hell was it? That's right, talk to this dude. Are you the Johans that posted the Forest PG? Does that mean that you're the Spriggan? I'm so glad the rumors were true. I can finally have some hope. You said something about getting caught up in an investment scam. Honestly, I'm not sure if Forest PG is the right fit. Well, we'll hear you out, at the very least. So, you gave all of your investment money to a guy who claimed to be working for a security firm. Yes, he said that Stella Tech, a business with ties to the Vern Company was going public soon. He's very enthusiastic when he recommended that I buy stock. Seeing as it was related to the space program, he told me the paperwork would be more complex than usual, which is why he volunteered to act as my agent for the deposit. Then he went cold turkey on you. And to add insult to injury, you attracted a swarm of scammers, all out to suck you dry. Sounds like you were careless. Of course, it's obvious looking back on it, but at the time, I guess I was just caught up in the space program fervor. It ain't uncommon for these sorts of scammers to ride the wave of big events. The fact that you got more suspicious folk coming after you means they probably added to a list of potential marks. One question: why come to us? Why not go to the guild or the police? Yes, well, I really need the mirror back now. Without it, I won't be able to make ends meet. Using the police would add a whole bunch of hoops to jump through. That's why I came to you. Is this not the sort of case that you can handle? Honestly, I don't buy the reasoning. What about you, Van? It's true that this is more suited for the police's line of work, but it might be worth doing. Just consider it another thing falling through the cracks, thanks to the space program. Indeed, this could be a chance to get a better look at the influence the space program has on the economy, both on the surface and in the shadows. Alright. This ain't exactly in our warehouse, but we'll handle it. Really? Thank you so much. You said the company they wanted you to invest in was Stellatech, right? Makes you wonder if the company even exists, huh? I have heard the name before. I think it's even related to the Vern Company, too. But I never heard anything about them looking for investors. If even Catra hasn't heard of it, then the whole thing might really be a big load of horse shit. Space tech, right? Did they say anything about the part the company was in charge of? Yes, the satellite that was launched the other day. I was told they have a patent related to its core, and since they expect more space projects in the future, they decided to go public during the Project Star Taker to enjoy explosive stock prices. A patent for satellite technology. Marduk is the one that holds the patents for satellite use in Project Star Taker. Not that some of the parts and observation equipment didn't come from the Vern Company and affiliates. Regardless of whether or not they're looking for investors, the company itself does exist. Which means we ought to be careful when looking into things, so as to not disrupt their business. They will need to determine exactly what's the lie and what's not in terms of the technology, the patent, and the investment opportunity. Then maybe we should start here at Treon Mall. We should be able to learn more about Stellatech at the Vern store. There is a Valise investment bank as well. They should be able to give us insight not only in the Stellatech trading, but maybe some information on Marduk. Right, then let's start with that. If it's really a scam, then we'll deal with it in the usual way after that. They're both right over there, so let's start asking questions. You're not wasting any time. Thank you, truly. I'm hopeful that your search will be fruitful.
Time to get to work.
I don't. So the quests are fine. Some of them are so long though. It like the topic quest.
Welcome to the Liberal
Oh no,
Boutique.
I would have been there. Tripping.
One of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern store.
Welcome.
Regarding the situation,
Pardon me.
And other various boutiques.
You want to know about Stellatech? Yeah, we got a reason to believe someone might be using their name without permission. We want to learn more detailed information about the company to be sure. We'd appreciate anything you could tell us about the investment and stock trends. And it would be most useful if you could also confirm that their possible involvement with Marduk's satellite technology. Firstly, Stellatech has not taken their stock public. There are no plans to do so at this time. They were originally established by the Vern Company internally to handle the development of specific technologies. That's because it was established to meet the demands of Project Startaker. The company is heavily subsidized by the government, in addition to being financed by the Vern Company. In other words, there's no need for them to solicit investments through stocks at this time. I see. Then using their name for money-taking scheme doesn't really make sense. And what about the satellite technology? At the very least, I can confirm that they don't hold any patents for satellite systems. They did, however, develop a material used in the satellite in cooperation with Marduk. I heard the Vern Company has also been developing observation technology in addition to equipment for the rocket. However, the overall satellite framework has been outsourced to and fully developed by Marduk. That's completely different than the story Johann's told. Yep, we've heard plenty. Sorry for all the questions. It's quite alright. It was a quest by Miss Twinings after all.
Now, regarding the
Hey,
situation with the valves.
they know that girl by name, boy. Reset. It's cooking,
Can I
bro.
interest you in some space-themed merchandise?
Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's major
Alright, I'm gonna end here, and when we come back, we'll be wrapping this up. In the next video, we'll be doing the connection events, and then let me get some of
You expecting thanks?
these gifts away.
I'll be sure to take good care of it.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I had to pick 2 of these. We will see. I don't know. Can't deny Yums. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for rocking with me. I appreciate everyone checking out the vids as always. You're new to the channel, tap that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you all in the next one. Sorry, this has been, I didn't think this was gonna carry out this way, but these topic quests are shit. These things are long. Alright, but I will catch you all in the next one. Peace, y'all.